All right, so what is the law of attraction in the sense of your fellowship and communion with Jesus Christ, with the Holy Spirit, and with our Creator, our God? Well, here's the thing. The average Christian at times, and I'm not even saying this to judge this or to condemn or to say this or to say that, even if you're not a believer, what a human being does is that when you are born, you're going through the day-to-day activities of being a human being, and you go through primary school, you go through high school and tertiary education, and you get a job, but you never fully comprehend what being thankful is all about, what being grateful is all about, what appreciation is. Now, in accounting, the definition of appreciation, when the meaning of appreciation in terms of money and investments or assets is that an appreciating asset is the one that literally increases in value. It becomes more valuable. It grows. It becomes better and better. Another way to look at appreciation, I'm going to give you a random example. Let's say you are a parent, or let's say you are a human being that gives gifts to people. You give gifts to two people, and one friend of yours, or this one child of yours, is always wanting more without necessarily saying thank you to you. But the one friend or the one child that you're always giving the gifts to, so you give both of them equal gifts, and you give both of them, pretty much the same thing. However, the one person and the one child always comes back to you wanting more, but the other child literally comes back to you just saying thank you again and again, appreciating and being thankful. Which between those two people, who are you going to continue to want to give more to? Who do you think is going to use that thing that you've given them in a better way more and more? Obviously, the person that appreciates it. It's said that anything that you respect will respect you back. So if you look at your friendships, if you look at your relationships, if you look at, the relationships that you've got with your car, your house, and your spouse, and the world around you, the people that you respect usually respect you more, or rather respect you back. The friends that you give a lot of attention to usually give you attention back. The human beings and the colleagues and the cars and the houses that you respect, so you're always taking care of them, you're always giving them the time, you're always investing your energy towards these things, they respect you back on average if you just observe it. Now, these three different scenarios, from the accounting definition to you bestowing gifts or giving your time to different people, two people, one appreciating you and one not really appreciating you, always complaining or always wanting more, and you respecting things and people and circumstances and even your job. From these three different scenarios, I'm certain that you can see that the law of attraction states that whatever you pretty much put out there in the universe comes back to you. So in other words, when you appreciate something, it comes back to you in more abundance. So when you appreciate what God does for you, when you appreciate what Jesus Christ has done for you, when you appreciate the world around you, when you appreciate your job, when you appreciate your career, when you appreciate your background, appreciate your family, appreciate what your parents have done for you, appreciate where your life is right now, you will be thankful, you will be filled with gratitude, and you will be content and be happy. Now, some people are born in advantageous, they're born in really good situations, whether it's financially, emotionally, or whatever the case might be. You've seen people that are born in comfortable situations, but they're not happy with their life. They're not happy with their parents. Maybe they're angry because their parents divorced. Maybe they're angry because their parents didn't buy them the latest gadgets, the latest cell phone, the latest whatever the case might be. Some people are married, and when you look into their marriages, you think that if you had their marriage, you'd be grateful, you'd be happy, but you see them complaining all the time. Some people have really great jobs. Some people have really nice cars. Some people really have great conditions, but when you look into their life, they don't seem to be happy because they're complaining and complaining. and criticizing their husband and criticizing their wife and criticizing their parents and criticizing their children. They don't appreciate what happens in their life. Now, whether you are a believer or not a believer, or you are, saved or born again, here's the principle of life. And this is where the law of attraction kicks in, and this is where it comes into effect, if you may. If you appreciate something, it will increase in value. If you appreciate your life, whether you believe in God or not, but if you are thankful for your life, you are thankful for people, and you love the circumstances and conditions and the environments that you find yourself in, whether you come from the ghetto or you come from the townships or you come from a disadvantaged background, wherever you come from, if you appreciate and you are thankful and you are filled with gratitude, I can guarantee you that the value of the things that are in your life and the things that are in your life, they will grow, they will increase in value, and God will bless you nonetheless, because that's the law of attraction. Because when you appreciate, you are feeling joy. When you appreciate, you are giving thanks. When you are grateful for something, you are in love with that situation. When you are thankful for your partner, when you are appreciating your friends, when you are thankful for your car, you respect it, you wash it, you keep it clean. That is the reason they say godliness is cleanliness, or rather cleanliness is godliness. Whichever one it is, the point is, when you respect your environment, respect your friends, respect your parents, respect your education, respect your career, respect your job, appreciate everything around you day in, day out. And when you're stuck in traffic, when you are stuck in traffic, instead of complaining about being stuck in traffic, give thanks to the fact that you are stuck in traffic, because you are in some kind of a vehicle. You are maybe traveling to a school, or you are traveling to your job. Be thankful that you've got a job to travel to. Be thankful that you're going to arrive safely in your destination. Be grateful that you've woken up that day. But the average person spends too much time complaining and criticizing the government systems or the traffic conditions. If you go to a school that's disadvantaged, instead of complaining about other people being privileged and being blessed to go to the other schools that are, privileged and Model C schools and affluent private schools, you should be grateful for the education that you are receiving in your public system school. When you appreciate it, you'll appreciate the effort and respect the teachers, and be thankful for the time that the Lord is giving you on this planet to be the human being that's receiving education right now. Because here's the thing, 200 years ago, 100 years ago, and quite frankly 50 years ago, your great-grandparents and grandparents and even some of your parents did not have the privilege of receiving the education that you are having the opportunity to receive right now. So everything that's happening in your life right now, absolutely every single moment of your day, you've got to train yourself, discipline yourself, and develop the habit of being grateful and thankful again and again. The average human being prays, and look, whether you pray to God or you pray to whatever it is that you believe in, and look, I'm a Christian, I really give you the advice to pray to God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, but I'm not going to judge you and tell you what to do. You've got your own choices to make, but this is what I'm going to try to get you to understand. When you are praying and you are not thankful and you are not grateful and you are not appreciating your Creator and appreciating your circumstances, don't expect more. Because if you can't appreciate where you are, how do you expect more to come in? If you don't appreciate your life where it is right now, how do you expect more? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should be comfortable with your uncomfortable life. I'm not saying you should be happy with the environment that is disadvantaged, or maybe you don't have a job. I'm not saying you should be comfortable and relaxed with you not having a job. What I am saying is that you should have a grateful attitude with whatever it is that you have, and therefore expect more. Be thankful for more in advance. Be celebrating more in advance. Expect more miracles. Expect more blessings. Expect more opportunities. But how do you do this? You do this by appreciating what you already have right now. Appreciate your siblings right now. Appreciate your friends right now. Appreciate your environment and the people around you. It doesn't matter where you are. Find the goodness in every situation. That is what the law of attraction is. When you are sending out thought signals and vibrations and frequencies of complaining and criticizing and fearing and being worried about anything, my friend, you are not going to reach the next level. You will remain where you are. So the trick and the aim is for you to respect and respect and continue to respect everything around you, because God has put you where you are for a reason. Whether you believe in God or not, that's up to you, but He's put you there for a reason. I don't know who you want to believe in terms of who put you on the planet, but whoever put you on the planet put you there for a reason. You are the person that's supposed to change the conditions in your community. Be the solution. Be the blessing. Be the person that's going to see things differently and change everything around you. And it begins with appreciation. When you appreciate, the thing that you appreciate grows in value. It grows and it becomes more. It becomes more in abundance. If you are focusing on a problem, the problem will grow. If you are paying attention to the negative aspects of a human being, those negative aspects of that particular human being will continue to become abundant in nature when you are dealing with that person. If you are focusing on the problems of the society or the problems of your country, for you as an individual within that country, along with the other people, that misery loves company. Because remember, birds of a feather flock together. So like-minded people are attracted to each other. So if you criticize and complain, you're going to attract more people that criticize and complain about whatever it is that you're criticizing and complaining about. So you will experience and continue to experience those conditions in your own environment, while the other people are experiencing different situations. Even if they live in the same environment that you live in, their life will be different. They'll have a sense of peace. They'll have a sense of blessings and happiness that you cannot reach for because you choose to believe in things that are not good for you. So, what the law of attraction states is, like energy attracts like energy. Remember, it is important for you to bring out the best inside of you from a perspective of appreciating anything that you can appreciate. Appreciate your eyes. Appreciate your nose. You can breathe. You can speak. You can see. You can hear. There's blind people. There's deaf people. There's so many people that would love to be in your situation. But the more you complain about your life, the more you complain about your conditions, your life will continue to go backwards instead of forward. The more you appreciate your life, the more your life will become better and better and better. That's what the law of attraction is all about. That's what God does. He blesses the people that are appreciating. He blesses the people that are praising Him. You've got to praise and worship your Creator. Worship your God. You've got to be thankful for where you are. That is exactly what you should be doing with your life. Appreciate throughout the entire day. Don't allow yourself to be in a place where you don't appreciate. You've got to keep saying thank you thank you, thank you. And you've got to be genuine about it. Don't say it because you want more things. Literally say it because you are genuinely grateful, thankful, and appreciative. Remember, the more you appreciate, the more you receive. The more you are thankful, the more you've got to be thankful for. The more you are grateful and appreciate, you get the point, right? That is what the law of attraction is. It is the law of God. It is the Holy Spirit working within you. And with the Holy Spirit, I pray that the wisdom comes within you and you are going to be able to understand what all of this means, because it's up to you. You have to make the decision to change. If you want to change your environment, you've got to change your attitude. You've got to change the way that you think and feel, and therefore what you attract in your own experience.